877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
What's your assessment of the state of the U.S. economy?
Well, you can look at it. We're the strongest we've ever been. Just think, this month alone, June, the best we've ever had in the market in 80 years.
Best in 80 years. You know, ever since they've been talking about this, the best June in 80 years, and in the last 6 months, the first half of the market, the first half of the year, they're saying it's the best in 22 years. And we're going to review that today, and I'm going to show you it's the same lies that they used when we said we are the greatest economy ever. Do we have the greatest CapEx ever? All of those were lies. This is a lie too. It's amazing. It's amazing. And we're going to start out with identifying where has the market gone. So welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network, where we tell you the truth. And we hope with the truth, you join the gang, part of the gang's portfolio, you start doing well. And the key to the portfolio is, even though all this is BS, everything they're saying is BS in the market rallies, that's fine. We keep making money on the way up. We don't stay out of the market. It's just that we'll be out before anybody else is out because we don't follow the BS. We don't let them take parking space in our heads over the BS. And it's pure BS. Give you an example. So they're telling us this was the best 6 months ever. Well, how could that be? If you go back and take a look at the 6 months they're talking about, you go back and if you follow the chart, and you go back to October of 2000, let's go back to October when the market crashed. Remember, when Trump won the election night, that was in 2016, November of 2016. The market was already up 300% since 2009. When he took over, or he got elected that evening of November, the election night, when it went from that November 2016 to October 5th, the market stopped dead in its tracks because confidence totally came out of the stock market. Money started to pull out of the market and go right into the bond market. Bonds started to collapse. And back since November, 1 month later, starting in November of 2018 to today, bonds are down 32%. Now, what does that mean? When bonds are down, yields are down, that means the economy is doing poorly. There's no confidence in economic growth. It means that the big institutional money are pulling their money out of the stock market, going into the safety of bonds and gold. Take a look at the gold stocks. Gold stocks have been terrific. But see, they don't tell you this. They don't want you to know this. They're masking this. So when you look on the chart, October, if you go from October 5th when the market crashed all the way down to December 24th, 2018, then the 6 month period they're talking about from January 1, 2019, all the way up to where we are today, that is not a stock market rally. That's not a rally. There's two kinds of rallies. There's a rally where you have earnings, where it means your corporations, the top line sales, are increasing. The margins are increasing. What a person, if he sells hats, say he buys a hat for $5, sells it for $10, that's the margin. And you want that margin to increase. So you want top line sales to increase. You want margins to increase. That means the bottom line earnings increase. The bottom line profits increase. That's not happening. None of that's happening. None of it. So what's happened is the only reason that the market from January 1, the first 6 months gone up, because everybody who sold the stock market short from October 5th, 2018 to December 24th, 2018, they bet the market was going down. They short the market. It's called shorting the market. They're the same exact people who are buying their stock back. If I'm going to bet the market's going to go down from October 5th from $295, I'm going to say, okay, I believe the market's going to drop, so I'm going to short it. So I sell it short at $295, goes all the way down to $229. I made $5,000. I can't pick that $5,000 up until I buy it. I have to buy the stock back. It's that buying. All those stocks that dropped from October 5th, 20%, down to December 24th, all those stocks that dropped 20%, now everybody, let's say, who made $5,000 or more, they had to buy those stocks back. That's what pushed the stock market back up 20%. At the same time, the market was going up. They're trying to tell you how this is the greatest rally ever. Guess what? All the money was pouring out of the stock market. So as the market was going up from January, February, heading up, as they're trying to convince you it's the best 6 months ever, well, guess what? All the money was pouring out of the stock market and going in and buying bonds for safety, buying bonds. So how did the market go up? Because what they don't tell you is the same exact people who sold it short bought it back. Be the same thing if you sold your house and you bought it back. There was no new institutional money coming into the market from January 1 up to today. No institutional money coming into the stock market. No new investment money. All that money is going into gold and going into bonds for protection. So the market, when they try to tell you we had the best June ever, that's a bold-faced lie, because that June rally they're talking about is all short covering. When they say they had the best 6 months ever, it's all short covering. Means the same people who sold it short from October to December buying their own shares back. And as the market was rallying, guess what? It stopped 5 times. It couldn't go any further. It stopped February 2018. It stopped October 2019. The rally stopped May 2019. The rally stopped again June 2019. And it just stopped now, July 2019. So you got February 2019, October 2019, May, June, July. They could not move the market up to new highs. That's called a top in the market. That means for 9 months, this stock market, the one they're calling the best 6 months in history, for 9 months, this market has not been able to break out and hold that breakout. Every time it broke out, it failed. It's called a breakout failure. So this thing is an entire bull lie. So when they tell you it's the best ever, how can it be when all the money is going to yields? And what are yields? When you buy a bond, the interest drops, the yield goes down. And when the yields goes down, every time you buy a stock, the yields every time you buy a bond, a treasury, the yields go down. That's very negative. That sends a message to all the market, to investors, that not only our economic growth is terrible, it's sending a no confidence signal. It's also sending a signal of earnings, that the earnings are terrible. So 2 things are going on. While our earnings are terrible, our economic growth is terrible, they're trying to sell us and say we had the best 6 months ever and the best June. Total lie. We'll be right back with more truth and help you make some money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach or alternative product that helps people with, outside-the-box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Earnings of companies are decelerating, but they're going to come out and tell you everything's fine. But for my members, I take care of them. Think about this. Since May 23rd, we've been buying gold, and we're up 69% in one gold stock, 84% in another gold stock, 91% in another one, and 90% in silver. My color-coded chart, making a decision to buy these when nobody wanted gold. Nobody wanted gold. That's when we got into gold based on our chart, our color-coded chart. It's really easy. You can't go wrong. We tell you exactly what to do with the stocks in our portfolio. And that's how we continue to build a gang and how we continue to help St. Jude. And it works. And this chart works. How can you go wrong?
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you were my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Stock Corner is brought to you by Boyd Investigative Group.
Boyd Investigative Group sponsoring Stock Corner. Now, Boyd Investigative Group, they specialize in business security. And, we use them. And little did I know, you think of business security, you think somebody's sitting around here with a gun and a badge. There's a lot more to it than that, believe me, and we've learned the hard way. Business security, there's a lot of things that go on in your business. And when you don't have a professional identifying and warning you and pointing out, it's amazing how you can get ripped off. And it's very, very important to consult with somebody that understands business security. Every small business, I don't care how small you are, if you're a mom and pop, you got to understand business security. It works, it helps. We used Boyd's Investigative Group, and it really helped us. And in one situation, it saved us a lot of money. So again, Boyd Investigative Group. This number is 941-724-4535, or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com. They're good people. We use them. It works, and you should too. Okay, let's get started here. So here's what's very interesting. So if you can just picture in your mind for a moment how everybody's saying this is the best 6 months ever. Well, if that's the case, then why are all the institutions shifting and buying bonds? Why do you go to bonds? You go to bonds for safety, right? Everybody, remember when after the 2008 crash, everybody said, oh, no, I don't want to get in the market. Just get me in bonds. Get me in bonds. I just want to keep my money, right? Safety. Well, that's where everybody's headed. That and gold. Look at our gold. Our gold stocks, we have about 5 of them. We're up an average of 60% in our gold stocks. Would we be in gold stocks? Why would we be in gold stocks if what they're claiming it was the best June ever and it was the best 6 months ever? The rally was not a rally that's what we call in the industry an earnings rally, a profits rally. Remember how they cheat and make the stock market go up with stock buybacks. But anytime that you want to identify, and I do this all the time for my members, I watch the bond market every single minute of the day, because the bond market identifies where is the money going. The bond market identifies the health of the market, the sentiment. Give you an example. The bond yields right now, they've inverted. Do you know what that means, an inverted bond yield? That means the internals of the stock market really suck, really bad. But the only thing that's holding up the market, why it just doesn't crash, because of the tremendous stock buybacks. All the major 5 banks just bought an average of $30 billion of their own stock just last week to try to prop the market back up, to hold the market up. But when you have a 3-month treasury where you can now get 3 months, you can lend money to the government for 2.2% interest. A 10-year, you only get 1.97. That's an inversion. Look it up. Don't have to believe me. An inversion means the market is imploding from within. The stock market has had it. The earnings are had it. There's no earnings. Look at analysts are already forecasting earnings decline for the first 3 quarters of 2019. Isn't that part of the big, wonderful 6 months, the best 6 months we ever had, the first half of the year? They're forecasting earnings declines for 3. And now already on top of the earnings decline, there's been a tremendous loss of confidence in economic growth. You have 2 things, corporate earnings, and you have economic GDP growth. If you have good corporate earnings, then wages go up, people take money, spend, and then you have, from spending, you get economic growth. Well, guess what we got? We got the worst economic growth terrible economic growth. The analysts are already forecasting it. In fact, if you go look at the economic growth, take the last 3 quarters. Take the last quarter of 2018 and the first 2 quarters in 2019, even with the 3.1% GDP they just gave us, overall, our growth is just 1%. 1%. That means there's no confidence. But just look at the 10-year yield, 1.97, 3-month 2.20. You never see a 10-year treasury. Do you ever see where the government says, I'll give you more money for 3 months than 10 years. So the bond yields not only are falling, this sends a message, okay, that again, the economy is doing terrible internally and corporation earnings are doing terrible. But how are they moving the stock market up? So as I said, when the market was going down, how they were moving the market up the first 6 months was cheating, doing stock buybacks. And then remember what else they were doing. The narrative that come out every day was, they're ready to sign a deal with China. Oh, Draghi from Europe, he's going to do more QE. Oh, we're going to do another. We're going to drop rates here in July. Every day there's a story to push the market up. So what do? You buy those stocks that are going up, but all you got to know is when to get out, and that's what we do. The charts that I use, we just follow the money. We don't follow these guys. Here, listen to this. This came out the other day. If you don't believe anything, you got to believe this. This is unbelievable. Here's what Payne said, and then his co-host.
Overall, with this market, this is going to be, as it stands now, this could be one of the best Junes in history.
All right, best Junes in history. But as I told you, it's not the best June in history. Why? Because if you go look, the yields, which identify how good the stock market is doing, is sending you a message that the stock market internally is doing terrible, right? So then she comes out, listen to what she says after he said that.
So what's kind of interesting right now is investors are more bearish than they have been since 2009 right now, yet the markets are still doing really well. And the markets have done so well this year, but people are pulling money out of the markets. They're putting it in bonds, and money market funds are at their all-time highs right now because people are just terrified.
Right.
And I think we're still seeing the markets go up despite all of that, which is a really good sign.
A good sign, she says. I'm going to explain this. I never heard anything so stupid in my life.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
If you're like me, you don't have time to trade in the stock market, so why not invest in the market? The MV2 stock chart and philsgang.com continue to make me profits in the market. You see, the MV2 is specifically made for those who do not have time to invest, but they have income to invest in the market, and I spent very little to begin my investment journey. It's the easiest stock chart to read, and that's why I spend little time invested in reading the chart. The MV2 simply tells me when to get into a stock and, most importantly, when to get out. I invest in a stock and I don't worry about the investment because I subscribe to the Phil's Gang alerts and they tell me when to take my profits. Yes, it's that easy. Go to philsgang.com or call them 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Joining Phil's Gang was the best financial decision I have ever made.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. I'm reaching out to help you, and then I need you to reach back and help the kids. Judge me by my performance. So, as I said, just because the stock market goes up, it does not mean the stock market is healthy. The stock market's doing well. Not at all. Listen to this.
In regard to the stock market, it's artificially inflated by cheap money that the Fed is printing out and giving to banks, for instance. They're supposed to loan that money out to small businesses, but they haven't done that. They just use that to buy their own stock.
That's right. So banks lead the market. So what do? They print money. This is called QE. So they print money, give it to the banks, because when banks have to go up first before stocks go up. When bank stocks go up, then the big investors will start buying other stocks. They always follow. So they print money, give it to the banks, and the banks are going up. So all these jibber jabbers will turn around and say, oh, look at this. Wow, market's healthy. No, it's not. It's going up because it's artificial with stock buybacks. So again, do we stay out of the market? Of course not. They've been pushing this market for the last few weeks. We're in it. I'm not going to say, hey, I found God and they're cheating, so I'm going to stay out of the market. When everybody was running towards the market, we went to gold. And we're up 60% in gold stocks. Now, we went up as trying to push the market up. Now, it's all artificial. It's all artificial. The market's not doing well. The economy's not doing well. Analysts already said come July 15th, when they do earnings again, they're going to be horrible. So we're up 15% in the semiconductors. The first thing I told my gang, I said, let's go buy gold. Nobody wants gold. We'll be there first. Then I said, let's go buy semiconductors. They've been getting slaughtered because of the trade deal with China. So let's go in and we'll start buying them when we start seeing institutional money come in. When we saw institutional money coming in on our MV2 color-coded chart, it identifies when money's coming in, we bought. We started to buy Micron Technology when we saw institutional money coming in. 15% were up. We bought it June 26th. We bought Texas Instrument. It's up 6%. These are two wonderful. And then we own Intel. Intel, we're up 7%. What is wrong with that? And see, here's the key. You haven't got to worry as a member. If all of a sudden the market's going to collapse, we'll have you out of the market and we'll have you positioned so when the market goes down, you're making money. No more are you I'm not telling you to get out of your 401k. You're not going to get out of your 401k. You never will. You're spoiled with it. You just don't know what to do. This is just to subsidize that, to show, at least make some sense. I mean, think out of the box a little. But let's go back to what she said. So she says, after he comes out and he says this, right?
So what's kind of interesting right now?
Overall, with this market, this is going to be, as it stands now, this could be one of the best Junes in history. Overall.
But it's not, and I explained why. But let's go back to what she says. After he says that, she says, what is interesting right now is investors are more bearish right now than they were back in 2009. Yet the stock market is doing really well. And because the stock market is doing really well this year, people are pulling their money out of the stock market. And they're putting the money into bonds because they're terrified by the economy. So listen to what she's saying. She's saying, what is interesting right now, investors are more bearish right now on the stock market than when 2009 was when it was crashing. Then she says, yet the stock market is doing very well. And because the stock market is doing so well, really well this year, people are pulling their money out of the stock market. And they're looking for safety in buying bonds. Isn't that amazing? What she's saying is, she's just bull-faced lying and Payne's letting it happen. He doesn't jump in. So what are you talking about? What is going on, he should have said, is the market is not going up because of investment money coming in. There's no investment money coming in. The people who sold their stocks short in October 5th to December 24th, they're buying back now those same stocks to collect their profit from January 1 up to June. So, and at the same time, there's all kinds of stock buybacks. Banks are buying their own stocks back. Apple just bought a whole bunch of their own stocks back to push the market up. But just because the market is going up, it doesn't mean that the market's healthy. We make money on it going up because we'll know when to get out. And that's what you need to know when to get out. You always get in exactly at the wrong time. You always get in exactly at the top. Because these people, your managers and the people with your 401ks, they don't care about you. It's all about keeping you in the market so they make money. They got to say anything to keep you in the market. And they have their lapdogs on these TV shows to help you stay in the market by telling you everything is great. The market's doing great. Well, if it's doing great, let's ask you this. If bond yields, not only are they going down, they've inverted, Anybody will tell you that is telling you there's a bad message out there. That corporate earnings are getting hammered. Analysts, because they're getting hammered so much, are already taking and they're dropping their forecasts. Their earnings are going to be, they're already forecasting the earning decline for the first 3 quarters 2019. In fact, the 3 quarters going back to 2018 and the first 2 quarters in 2019, our growth is just 1%. Remember, they're all excited about 3.1? Even adding that in, we're only 1%. So our growth, there's no confidence in our economic growth, and there's no confidence in earnings. How do you find that out? There's no confidence. You look at the bond market. They're not going to tell you that. Now, does it mean that you get out? No, because if they come in and do stock buybacks and push the stocks up, we want to be there buying those stocks. How do we know? Because the chart that I designed follows the money flow. And if you're a gang member, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you just go to our portfolio, whatever stock you selected from our portfolio, and push the button that gives you all the instructions that you need. Let's go to, for example, today, Steve was talking about Caterpillar and Goldman Sachs.
Looking at Caterpillar, you can see how it moved up. We're still green, but we're not going to add today. And the reason we're not adding is because our price is down here at the bottom. Goldman Sachs. Now, Goldman jumped up on Friday and made another new high today, but then pulled right back down to the bottom. So I don't want to chase that until we get a new high, which means it has to get up here to around 210.20.
It's like having a map in front of you. If you can't make money with that, I don't know what you can make money with. You can't. Think about it. He's sitting there. Our team gets together during the day. We sit down, analyze our portfolio, and then we take each one of the stocks and we put it on our color-coded chart, which identifies money coming in and money coming out. And look, even though the market sucks, the internals are terrible. If they're buying their own stocks back and we spot it and institutions are buying those stocks, we'll buy it. We'll make money. Like right now, we're up 15% in Micron Technology. But he's sitting there telling you exactly what to do every step of the way. Do you hear from your broker every day at 2 o'clock? Does he tell you that? Does he tell you, well, we're going to add, we're going to hold, we're going to take some shares off, or we're going to run like hell, or I'm setting us up, we'll take our profit and we'll set up ourselves to buy gold, and then we'll start shorting a stock? Nobody does that for you. For $39.95, what are you, nuts? But these people are telling you, oh, but wait a minute, what's interesting? Investors are more bearish right now than they were in 2009. But that's good, she says. That's wonderful. The market's so good, she says, people are pulling their money out of the stock market. Join my gang right now. Help yourself. Help the kids. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. This is nuts.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over 6-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you're my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back to the Philsgang Radio Show. Want to know more about Philsgang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Philsgang. Just know this. When they're trying to hype the stock market, what we're doing with our gang is focusing on the truth, the bond market. The bond market is the truth serum. Because when you see bond yields going down, that's telling you the economy's in trouble. When people start seeking safety, or you see gold going up, and both bond yields and gold's going up, bond yields going down, that sends a message to the investors around the world. The United States is not a place you want to invest. So what do? They come in, and so they start doing their own stock buybacks. So when investors from around the world see bond yields are collapsing, and they see our economic GDP, we're not getting any growth. And where do you get that message from? Again, when you see yields that are dropping, it takes all the confidence out of the market. So they'll go and do stock buybacks to try to push the market up. And then you get people on CNBC, Fox, all these shows come out and try to convince you, like she has, that, oh, this is great. Investors are more bearish. They hate the stock market. They're very bearish. But the market's doing well, though. How can the market be doing well if investors not putting their money in the market? I explained. Because the only reason why the market went up from December 26th to where we are today, because of stock buybacks And the people who sold short, like us, and we bought gold, people who sold short, we made money on the way down. If we made $5,000, we have to buy the stock back to collect the $5,000. When you sell short a stock, you don't collect your profit. You got to buy the stock back. And when you buy the stock back, then it goes up. So for 6 months, the market went up, but it wasn't because the economy's doing well or the market's doing well. It's because from October to December, remember, the market went down 20%. So we had to buy our stocks back. That pushed the market up. That gave them an opportunity to tell you and look at you and lie and say, look, at the economy's really doing great. Look at the market. It's going up when the market's not the economy. So I will make sure that you're always positioned in the right place. If you take, for example, our portfolio of Goldman Sachs, Intel, AT&T, Caterpillar, Schlumberger, we've been in these stocks for 3 years. Why? Well, because, see, your problem is whoever is managing your money, they never have you positioned when those stocks go down to make money on the way down. So what they're always doing in this industry is trying to get you to a new stock. So in other words, if you're in Goldman Sachs, Intel, AT&T, Caterpillar, and Schlumberger, huge companies, those are main landmark companies, big stock, big ownership. So what happens is when the stock goes down, they make you go to another stock. Then when that stock goes down, they get you out and they go to the next hot stock. They're always finding you a new hot stock. Why? Because the brokerage houses, that's when they make money, is to get you into the new hot stock because they're buying it first at cheap and they mark it up to you. But you can't make money that way. The only way think about it. If the market's going up now 82% of the time, they used to go up 72% of the time. Why is it that 78% of the people don't make money in the stock market? Because they always have to get out of a stock and get into another one when it drops. And that's where Wall Street's crooked. Because that's when they are making most of their money, they start a new stock portfolio and put you in it. So they're buying the stock first, dirt cheap, they mark it up to you, and this is supposed to be the new hot stock. There's always a new hot stock. Everything's a new hot stock. Find me a new hot stock. No. If we're in Goldman Sachs, and so we're on our way up now, we have a 10% profit. When it turns, it starts going back down because we know it so well. We've been in 3 years, and we see our color-coded chart telling us the institutions are pulling their money out of Goldman Sachs. We switch our position, and then we sell it short. Think about it. If you're in a stock, doesn't this make common sense? If your stock's going up 10%, and it starts falling back, what do? You panic and get out, right? Well, wait a minute. There's one more step. Why the hell are you getting out, panic getting out, and go try to find another one? If you're getting out because you're convinced it's going down, why the hell aren't you selling it short? Stay with it. But see, that's not how the game's played. Oh, no. No, you're a broker, you're a planner. These guys are supposed to be taking care of you, right? Your buddies.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
So why is their responsibility begin with their partners and shareholders? That's it, because that's who they make money for, not you. So if Intel, Goldman Sachs up 10% right now, if I see that rolling over, and I look at our color-coded chart, then I'll make sure our members, I'll say, okay, we're going to take our profits, just like we did with gold, and now what we'll do is it starts going back down, we sell it short. So we always can mitigate our loss. We turn around. So now, but think about it in your mind. If a stock goes up 10% and now you're getting out because you think it's going down, think about that. You're going to get out because you think it's going down. I better get out. It's going down. Wouldn't it be better instead of looking for another stock that's going up? Because you've been with that stock, you have the confidence that it's going to go down. Why don't you play it on the downside? Well, because the industry doesn't allow you to sell stocks short because they don't make money by turning it around and having you make money on the way down. They make money by putting you in a new flavor of the month. They put a new portfolio together, and they're buying stuff at $5 and selling to you at $25. Doesn't that make some common sense? I hope so. Just like, does this really make sense when they're telling you right now that this is the best January they ever had, and she's turning around and telling you that, boy, this market is so good. She says this market is so good that investors are so bearish on it. They're moving their money because it's so good. Here, she's right here. What's interesting right now is investors are more bearish right now than they were back in 2009. Yet the stock market is doing so well. And because the stock market is doing so well this year, people are pulling their money out of the stock market. When I say it, I don't even believe I'm saying this. The market's doing so well, she says, people are pulling their money out of the stock market and they're buying treasuries because they're terrified. But she's telling you that's a good thing, she says. That's a good thing. Here, listen what this woman needs an institution. She's insane. But not really. It's Wall Street. They're a bunch of crooks. Listen to this.
Overall, with this market, this is going to be, as it stands now, this could be one of the best Junes in history.
Oh, yeah, right. Why don't you tell them about the short covering?
So what's kind of interesting right now is investors are more bearish than they have been since 2009 right now, yet the markets are still doing really well. And the markets have done so well this year, but people are pulling money out of the markets. They're putting it in bonds, and money market funds are at their all-time highs right now because people are just terrified.
Right.
And I think we're still seeing the markets go up despite all of that, which is a really good sign.
Markets aren't going up because of that. Market's going up because they're doing stock buybacks to push the market up. That's what they're doing. Just unbelievable. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. It's just unbelievable.
The decline in share buybacks deals blow to stock market. Share repurchases recently contracted for the first time in 7 quarters. Buybacks have been the fuel for this, almost feels like for the better part of the 10 years, along with a lot of other factors, obviously. You can't afford to lose buybacks.
See, what they're telling, they're admitting that buybacks is the fuel for the market to try to push it up. They're interfering. It's called financial engineering. And she's saying, but they're getting out of the market's doing so well, they're taking their money out and buying bonds. But the stock market's going up. Well, if it's so well, why would you be buying bonds? You buy bonds for safety. Why didn't you stay in the stock market? These people are nuts. It's unbelievable. Then they tell us consumer spending is strong. No, it's not. It's because they got credit cards. Look, 877-600-GANG, join my gang. I'm going to reach out to you, and I'm going to help you. I need you to help St. Jude. Call now. Join the membership. It's $39.95. And remember, at 2 o'clock every afternoon, you get your instruction. If you don't understand the instructions, you contact us, and you get your own coach.
Looking at Caterpillar, you can see how it moved up. We're still green, but we're not going to add today.
See, so they're telling you not to add today. You know what to do, when to buy, when to sell, when to and when to run like hell. 877-600-GANG. Call us right now.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams